My name is Christian Benito, and I'm coordinating Steampunk here at Bricks Cascade 2017. A couple years ago, some other builders and I, we put our heads together and realized that steampunk was just kind of dying out for us as a theme. And what we really wanted to see was more steampunk buildings and like maybe a full-on town layout the way that Town and Train does it. And then to keep things kind of a low bar of entry, we focused on smaller buildings, a lot of 16 stud by 16 stud buildings. So now this is our second year, and it's growing faster than we can kind of keep up. We're going to have to build more road and build infrastructure next year. Plus, that year we got tons, in our swag, we got tons of these 2x2 round tiles. So, yeah, we just had a ton of them.
Pave the road there.
Yeah, exactly. It was just a no-brainer to make it streets of brass. And so, yeah, we encourage people. We've got about a dozen people contributing this year. Lots of buildings. You know, I've got 5. Some other builders bring. You know, there's one builder that brings like a third of these buildings. But yeah, we've got all kinds of great stuff here. It's been a lot of fun. Lots of fun little strange things. We got there's an Opium Den. There's a police station. We have a town clock now. We have this monorail kind of weaving through that. It's kind of precarious and getting ready to fall on everything at any minute. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Next year we really want to try to add a waterfront. Okay. We want to build up a platform and put a waterfront out front. So yeah, it's been a fun collab. We really like the fact that now we have a town presence in steampunk.
Right, and I agree. Like you said, it's kind of dying out. It's cool to see the whole kind of town layout like this because there's so many neat things you can do with steampunk. Very different colors and everything. Right. Like you said, just paving the road in the 2x2 gold.
Yeah, something that we had millions of. It was just like it was easy. It was great to do, and it has a great visual impact. That's a lot of fun. 2 years ago we had like 6 models in steampunk, and now we've got 40 models. Plus, and 18 people building in steampunk, which is great, And next year we won't have the big anchor, so it's really that much more important that we keep this going, and really give it that core that then other people can build all these other exciting things in steampunk.
Exactly. So if we move down to this slide, maybe point out some of your buildings or just some of your favorite stuff in the rest of the display.
Absolutely. Some of my favorites. Pamela Biskup's Opium Den here, this rundown, burlesque palace / Opium Den, I think is pretty great. We got a bordello over here, but we'll maybe keep that for the later. The town, our new town clock that just started this year is really great. A builder named Ben Kahn did that. This is my bespoke ray gun shop. That won best in the display last year.
I like the roof technique there. How'd you do that?
I think I might have stolen it from Alice Finch. I think I saw her do it when her and her son did that big Burke How to Train Your Dragon display. I think she used that technique, and I had it rolling around the back of my head. That was in the pick-a-brick wall. I was like, let's do it. And I wanted to keep this really colorful and kind of that almost like painted lady look, So yeah, and of course, and this last year when I built these was my first time ever building minifig scale buildings. So there was a lot of teaching myself new techniques. They all have interiors. All mine open up and have interiors and floors that I've spent way too much time on. Yeah, I built this little Steamworks here with a rickety shack on top, where people can catch air taxis that I built. Got a police station with, bought a bunch of those, the Constable collectible minifig. Right. Turned them into bobbies, It was really easy just to swap heads and have a whole bunch of different characters, and, it was fun to get to reuse those things.
That's perfect for like the steampunk era type of build.
Absolutely, kind of capture that, East Coast / London, late 19th century look. So that police station. I've also got I built an orphanage down here, and the orphanage is it's kind of the Fagin style orphanage where you've got an evil headmistress who's running basically a gang of pickpockets and thieves. And so around the town, you'll see that there's this little guy here with a tattoo, maybe picking the steamboat captain's pocket. You know, you got a bunch of other waifs up and down the street with varying levels of criminality apparent. We've also got a Tnt Factory here. Pamela also built this one, and you can see from the looks on the faces of the people in the windows, maybe something's going wrong in the Tnt Factory. I think the flames are a good hint that something's about to go really wrong in the Tnt Factory.
The Steampunk City might be down a block or two.
Yeah. Well, you know, which, if you know anything about history, that happened. In San Francisco, I think they actually had, like, nitroglycerin factories in the city, and you know, if somebody fell asleep at the wheel, they literally could blow up. So that's oddly period appropriate. So yeah, we got all kinds of great stuff, great vehicles, great little tracked things, you know, things pulled by mechanical animals. Yeah, it's just been great watching everybody come up with their own take and meshing it all together, and you know, you can see that we've got such a great hodgepodge of styles. So yeah, no, it's been a great collab, and I'm looking forward to it growing even more next year.
Definitely, I think it turned out great, and I appreciate you taking us through the build. Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you.